not enough dynamic range. They push it to make it sound full and complete or competitive to what they hear that's already mastered. But it gets rid of a lot of the dynamics, or sometimes they use maybe a special plugin that widens a certain element, or just basically alters their mix the way it shouldn't be, or makes it more difficult to master. Which I understand. They're trying to make it sound like a polished track, and they aren't really thinking in terms of, say, a pre-master sound, where it gives me a lot more tools to work with to actually give them a polished thing. But usually when that's the case, I can just go back to someone and say, hey, you know what? If you can do these little changes, it makes my job a lot easier, and it gives you a better sounding product or track that's probably more in line to what you want. I guess that's one thing that most people get wrong, or not wrong, but mistake. Another thing is to think that mastering will fix bad mixes. Mastering is just a polish, and you can only polish a turd so much. Right? So a lot of the things, if your mix is good, a mastering job will be very transparent, and you barely need anything on it. A song is made in the mixing, in my opinion, and that is very personal, and how you want your elements to sit, and how you want them to speak to each other and interact. And having someone else mix that makes their fingerprint pretty intense on it. So try to find a good mix engineer. I used to do mixing, but I found it to be taking up a lot of my time because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And I want to just focus on mastering, focus on just one kind of a job, I guess, and be an expert at that, rather than a jack of all trades, master of none, you know. But yeah, so I think the two things would be people trying to submit a track that sounds too polished or close to what their masters are, or thinking that a mastering job will fix the problems that they have in their mixing, rather than just fixing their mixing.